Today I'm doing something involving these tools. And no, that's not a metaphor for writing, even though it probably could be. I'm doing actual work with actual tools. I'm putting together an armoire, which, yes, is as pretentious as it sounds. This is another Saturday in the life of me, this person that you're looking at right now. How weird is this? This area here. I guess I could sit right here. We're gonna put together an armoire today, you and me. There's a little bit of an interesting backstory to go along with it. There's some sharp objects involved. There's some tools. And it's all a giant metaphor for writing, obviously. Crap. I need a good metaphor, The jewelry armoire. Little tiny baby dresser that holds jewelry. And I don't really wear jewelry. This was a present 6 to 8 years ago. This box has been living at my dad's apartment, just sitting under a table. And I'm over one time helping him clean out some stuff, and he just like points to this box and he's like, hey, take it with you. It's been here for like 6 to 8 years. I'll put it together. It will be fantastic. Step 1, open the box. Stab. I'm a little hesitant just because once you start putting this together, you have to commit. Speaking as a person who occasionally gets to open things, I feel like the best method is to just Jenga tower this. Ooh, okay. Get out of here, box. Well, this is a lot more put together than I thought. I think I'm only gonna have to like put the wets on. Also, a good rule of thumb is to not just like throw your knives on the ground after you're done using them to open things. So, you know, it can just hang out over there. I haven't yet found any instructions. There's another box inside the box. Here they are. The 20,000 little tiny pieces of stuff I'm not allowed to lose. I'm not gonna say I'm not lazy. Instructions! Yes! There's a little table over here. I'm just precariously stacking these drawers over here. Nothing to worry about. Screwdriver not provided. Don't worry, I've got one. I put together an entire bookshelf with a Swiss Army knife, which was fine for the screws because it had had a little mini screwdriver. But then you had to pound in 50 little baby nails to get a cardboard backing to stick. That was fun. Well, trial and error. Boop. I find sound effects make everything more fun. Gosh. Knife number 2. I pick you. Bubble wrap! Excellent. Okay, that box was not structurally sound. Man, you could really beat some people up with these. I might be a furniture ninja. I think that's what we've established here today. Furniture ninja! Wah, wah! They put stickers on it. That's super helpful. Upside down! Man, I need like a music stand. So I think I will use my Swiss Army knife! Do you want to see how much I broke it? See all those dents there? That's what happens when you use a Swiss Army knife to build a bookcase. I did not at that time possess a hammer. I do now. Boom! 2 legs done! You are now officially a biped, my dear armoire. Oh, what's that? You want to be a quadruped? I can do that. Finally, armoire, you have all 4 legs. A quadruped at last. You can walk. Well, you can stand. Shoo-ba-da-boo-ba-ba. Feel like I'm missing a step. I apologize for not being on screen, for not being in the frame. Alrighty, fully functioning lid. You're not even telling me that. Okay. Hammer! I just dumped them all out. That's my bad. This is the last step, so I'm just gonna soldier on. I am not as good with my left hand. Are you supposed to go in there? I wish my head would fit in this. I guess it's done. Just a really fancy, tiny dresser. Oh, come off of there, you. Don't make me fight you, sticker. Also, there's still stickers on my face. I guess that's that. I guess that's the question now. I don't really have a lot of jewelry, so I guess I just don't know what I'm gonna put in the jewelry armoire. I mean, thanks, Mom, for the thoughtful present 6 to 8 years ago, but I really just don't know what I'm supposed to do with this thing. I mean, I do appreciate a thoughtful gift, I really do, but I just don't know what I'm going to do with all that space. It's just some drawers, right? I like to think of myself as a minimalist. I don't have a lot of things just lying around. I think everything has a time and a place, and, you know, I have some necklaces and stuff, but just, I have no idea what I'm going to put in there. But you know what? It really is the thought that counts. And I do appreciate the thought that went into this gift. I don't know, you know? I guess I'll figure a use for it eventually. I mean, there is one minor thing, though. I think I am going to have to change the name. Here, candles. Here, emergency pens and pencils. Here, the knives, and here, the duct tape. Everything you need. There for all your tactical needs. The tactical armory? No. The tactical armoire. Well, there you have it, ladies and gents. The armory is safely built. And after 6 to 8 years, finally fulfilling the purpose in my life, which is obviously to stab things. I bring you back here to the writing cave to give you an update. That's my ribbon stash, a ribbon mustache. I will be doing NaNoWriMo this year, which is where you write 50,000 words of a book in 1 month. I'm going to be taking on NaNoWriMo again this year, while I'm working on edits on the first book and I'm writing the sequel. So far, I'm affectionately calling it the Nameless Sequel, which will not be the actual title. But you gotta call it something. I am quite fond of NQ2, because Q2 is kind of cool. You're like, too cool. I'm hilarious. I promise. As always, you can find me on Tumblr, Twitter, and Snapchat under the term McRebecca. You can also find me on nanowrimo.org under the name ink.weaver. Of course, I'm also here on the YouTubes with this lovely lighting. So sporadically, while I'm working on book 2, I'll be posting completely non-spoilery type quotes that are in that book, which is very exciting, just for my fun and your torture. I am nothing if not superbly professional in all aspects. Oh god, I can't see now. The light was so bright. Alright, good metaphor time. Putting together an armoire, using tools, blah blah blah, writing and craft. Very clear metaphor there. But that I got that armoire 6 or 8 years ago, and I'm not really using it for its intended purpose. Unless its intended purpose is to be filled with knives, fire, and duct tape, in which case, nailed it. The point is that sort of like ideas when you're writing. You get an idea, and sometimes you have to set it aside. This is not working for you. You don't want it right now. But as long as you put it in a good, safe place, you can come back to it years later and use it in a new, different way. Boom! Metaphor complete! Nailed it! Like a boss. Found a hair tie, putting up my hair. This is totally real laughter. Also, I'd like to let you know that it only took me 5 minutes after finishing this video to get a knife gouge in the new Armory armoire. Because I'm super great! Now I have to go clean stuff. Bleh.